Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. Lucky last, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn home dogs. Maybe I'm just getting myself into trouble, guys. Maybe I'm just getting myself into trouble. But I mean, like, you know what? It's kind of just like, but we never really truly know until we're in trouble. Oh, guys, this is funny. Post traumatic stress, they're saying. There's something about that stuff up in words there where I was really trying to dive into that one. But nah. Oh, angular approach. Angular approach. Now that's interesting. And I just saw like a diagonal approach there. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that will speak to somebody, all right? So we're going to start with your reading, guys. Thanks for your patience. Appreciate. We're going to start with animals, right? Hope you guys have been well. I'm getting someone really, really serious, but someone really, really light-hearted as well, which is actually quite interesting. This could be serious business for you guys. But, or you could just be like, it's not even worth worrying about. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. We've got the cheetah here and the cheetah in reverse for somebody here. This could be a deal. Otherwise, we're talking about... this could be talking about quick movement forward, okay, or not enough. Like, this could be a deal. I'm getting two sides to the story here. This could be two aspects here, all right? It's kind of coming through as a push and pull deal. They are saying the word desire as well. So, desiring something within this process could be a deal, all right? We've got frog, which is in reverse. Somebody's emotionally holding out on someone here or being overly emotional. That could be a deal. But either way, emotions need to be looked at regarding this energy, okay, especially if it's to do with past pain or past trauma. We've got cosmic egg here, which is in the reverse. This could have been issues or challenges, struggles manifesting what it is that we wish. Okay, and this is also talking about, okay, they just said emotional maturity as well. But this is also talking about feminine reproductive, either issues, problems, complications. Oh, hell, guys, I'm really sorry if you're going through that. And this also talks about fertility and stuff like that. Now, bringing it back to female health issues, I am feeling somebody struggling here, and they actually are saying like tubes tied type deal. All right. If this has got anything to do with your physical health and you need to go see a professional, please go see a professional. Please go see a doctor if you haven't already. But I feel like someone's already gone to the doctor or a specialist. They're actually saying specialist about this. So they did say keep the hope alive, which is actually quite interesting. So I'm unsure what your particular situation is, but for somebody here, this is about having good faith. And they're saying installation of willpower as well. There's an installing or installation of willpower. So take that on board how that applies to you, okay? But I'm getting like it's better to be in a sense of optimism and not letting it get to you or worrying in the head than it is to be, let this get the best of you type deal. And that's just for life in general, like whether it's, about this situation or not, that's really coming through. All right, guys. We've got octopus in reverse here, which talks about lack of intuition. There could have been lack of intuition involving this. We may have had troubles with our own intuition. Could have been a deal. We might not be all over it. We might not be using our head and our heart combined type deal. We could be more headstrong than anything else, or we could be, it's coming through as fantasy and wishful thinking as well. So that could be a deal. We need to look into that, guys, and really bring ourselves back into a state of balance. Now, we need to look at the cold hard truth and the cold hard facts as well. There's no good being in a fantasy state or hoping for the best. It's kind of coming through like a wishful thinking type deal, but at the same token, it's still having hope, it's still having faith. This is interesting balance, guys, and I'm seeing like a seesaw, and when you got the seesaw and it's like whatever, and you've got a person on either side, and how you get it like right to the parallel to the ground type thing, and how difficult that was to achieve as a child. Like, it was actually quite difficult to get it like perfect, okay? It's to bring it into a state of perfect balance. You know, your worries, your concerns, okay, it is coming through again as wishful thinking, but also having hope and faith, right? And they're saying again, installation of willpower. This is about things coming into your reality, things that also can't be scientifically proven, things that haven't come to fruition. We need to look at these things, okay? But generally speaking, this is things coming into your reality now, okay? It could be anything from realizations to outcomes to obstacles, detriments, they're saying. This is a wake-up call for somebody here, for someone to be able to achieve, all right? This is a strong tie or connection to the past on any level, whether it be person, place, object, nature, anything, all right? Behavioral patterns as well. We're coming out of this now, guys. I am picking up on heartbreak, and I feel like the past heartbreak, any past resentment could be the reason or the struggle why we have the inability to be able to move forward as such. You know, as fast as what we would like or hoped. And also too with this emotional, wow, they're saying emotional incapability. It could be a deal as well, okay? On either end, this could be you or someone else, like who knows, because these energies can flip. But this is about, oh, it's a safety assessment. They just said it's a safety assessment, all right? And it's coming through as I'm seeing someone with the hard hat on, with the safety vest on. They've got their clipboard and they're like, check, 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 check. And this kind of came through the last video as well for Cancer, but they're definitely looking at what the hell is actually going on and taking a scientific approach here, right? What's in our reality and what's not. And it could be a realization of fact, of truth. There could be something involved here where it's just going to be like, yeah, right. It's a regrounding process to see what it is actually happening or what is actually in front of you and what the risks are as well, and what's kind of like foundations for the future, they're saying. We've got Stingray in reverse. Stingray talks about a natural medicine improvisation here for somebody. Could be Reiki, kinesiology, massage, acupuncture, whatever. But Stingray also represents going with the flow within the circumstance. So just take these messages how they roll for you. So someone's either not going with the flow within the situation, and I'm feeling your pain, guys. I'm feeling your pain, because sometimes it is actually quite difficult, especially if you're an earth sign like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Sometimes it's really difficult to go with the flow within the situation, especially, you know, if we're relying upon other people for either guidance or strength or reassurance or whatever. And I do actually struggle with this energy, okay? It is very difficult sometimes to be able to go with the flow within the situation when it feels like, you know, you need something to help you out. Like, you know what I mean? Or it's even just like you know, when you're seeing repetitions of history or things that just keep going on and on and on, it's hard to go with the flow, right? So it all depends on your personal belief structure and system here. It really comes down to personal beliefs and what you're trying to deliver and achieve within your personal life, whether it be outer circumstances or inner spiritual enlightenment, for example. But they're saying that time will tell these things, okay? Time will tell these things. And they're talking about self-retribution as well, which is interesting. So self-retribution, when I hear that from my guides, the word retribution, it's a similar understanding to the definition in the Oxford Dictionary, but it's slightly different when it comes from spirit, okay? So it's the same type of deal for, you know, getting in trouble for a crime or what, you know, not in trouble for a crime, but like you're innocent, but you're exposing something, but you're getting in trouble for it. So it's like, I can never win type deal. And that could have been a deal. But self-retribution is almost like denying yourself how you feel about it and what's going on, where you want to go. So it is a fine line, they're saying, between pleasure and pain, and it's a fine line just in general. So it's like we may be feeling too needy, right? We may be feeling too needy, and then we'll be like scrubbing it off, going, well, I shouldn't be feeling needy because of bloody whatever, right? But it's self-retribution because maybe we do actually need, for once in our life, you know, somebody to either you know, be there for us, or we may need that nurturing within our lives. We may need to, you know, if we're extremely independent or whatever, you know, the feeling inside is that I would really, really love to have somebody, you know, care or look after me in some way, because I want to feel worthy. And that's the self, that's the retribution. So instead of brushing it off, going, well, I don't need anybody, right, and being a typical damn Capricorn and shoving up those walls because, you know, we let someone into our heart or whatever, it's actually a realization of, hey, you know, I feel like I do actually need company, or I do want to let someone in or whatever. So we need to look at these things, guys. It's very complex and complicated for somebody here. So let's look into it and try not to deny ourselves what we believe we are worth or worthy of. Okay. But this is taking a realistic approach also, and knowing when enough is enough and cutting it out, right? Or cutting someone off or out. It could be a deal. I am getting a cut off or a cut out, going, no, 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 no. So it's going to be personal to you and yourself and what you're trying to achieve, either within relationships, within your life, or on a spiritual level or enlightenment journey. So do look into these, right? And always do what's right for you. Always do what's true to you, and time will tell these things, all right? If you're unsure. All right, we're always learning, always growing. All right, so it doesn't even matter what choice you choose. We're always going to learn. We're always going to grow. So don't worry about it. Okay. On a separate note here. This could be a carry on, but I'm feeling like this could be a separate story or a different aspect of even self. We seem to have some good luck. All right, and we seem to be moving into the future. So with the elephant here, we're talking about taking strides. This is the luckiest card in the deck. This is talking about self. Okay, so it's actually self-gratification for somebody here, if we're looking at Buddhism and stuff like that. But it's self-analysis, self-motivation, and moving forward into the future, right? Actually putting in effort, and it is actually movement within the physical, movement forward in life, right? There seems to be some sort of battling aspect here. We may have gone through battles in the past. Okay, his broken tusk there is like really standing out, and the word Ganesha as well just came through, so that could be a deal with that sort of either culture or idealism. It's something like that. Okay, but someone seems to be moving forward within a situation, and it seems to be a bit lucky. Something here seems to be uncalled for, which is interesting. Something is uncalled for here. So I'm unsure on what side of the scale that is, but they're saying uncalled for, and they're showing traffic lights with the red, amber, and green symbology. So take on board however that speaks to you. Could be a deal. We've got starfish in the reverse here. Starfish normally talks about reputation or something being within the limelight. This can be fame, and I just heard alchemy too, which is interesting. So it doesn't seem to be within its power, or there seems to be a challenge, a hold up or delay, or it could be a possible unpleasantry coming in for somebody here. And I feel like it's either a wake up call, a challenge, or an obstacle here. We've got Earthworm, which is in the reverse. Earthworm talks about foundations, okay, and putting a firm foundation in place to be able to build upon it through creativity. Basically, it's like sky's the limit, mate. This is your blank canvas, but normally it's earth-based energy, so it's about physical. It could be about materialism. It could be about getting resources sorted. Whatever it is, it's normally okay. A financial base here could be a deal, but this is about foundations. All right, now they both don't seem to be in their power for some reason. I'm feeling like this could have been a ripping up of a foundation as well, realizing that someone isn't working out, or someone isn't working out, and it's like, oh, well, you know, we just laid the foundation, the concrete only just set, mate, and we're just like, nah, it's not working. It's not working for some reason, okay? So this feels like a challenge. I'm actually going to pull one more card off this. All right, there still seems to be that good luck. I feel like these are together for some reason. Okay, so let's look into this, right? Dive bomb, I just heard as well. Dive bomb onto something. Making the most of something and achieving. Wow, yeah, hummingbird. So this seems to be limitless energy and precision could be involved within this. I'm definitely picking up two separate people here, all right? As in, like, one person maybe in the good lucks, right? And has got this crack-a-lack got the ball rolling, they're saying. And then someone else is just like struggling either with this energy, or they need to they might be considering ripping up some sort of foundation within their life or starting from scratch again to be able to achieve something here. The word it's coming through as a so be it. So be it, like this is how it is, so let's do the best we can to be able to improve either oneself or this is a catalyst in your journey, they're saying. This is a no going back moment. This is like a realization, or yeah, this is some sort of awareness that's happening here, which is creating things for the better to be able to achieve on whatever scale that is, whether it's to do about yourself or somebody else, okay? And I feel like, oh, they just said there's a definitive moment or a defining moment here. There's a defining moment. And we're getting a celebration and a cutting of a ribbon. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. So Spirit's showing me, they're actually saying a congregation, but they're showing me a congregation of people as such, or, you know, people in a group, and there's a ribbon here, and it's like an opening of something, of a building, but that could be symbolic. But just letting you know that that information, that celebration and that grand opening type vibe and congratulations and happy days, right, is coming through from the spirit world. So this could be literal, an actual event, or it could be, I feel like it's more heavy symbology here, and they're congratulating. They're like, yay, this is great. It's like a grand opening, right? It's like, that's the deal, all right? That's really, really awesome. All right, so get excited, guys. Get excited. I'm getting a little bit of a headache here, so we may have put up with a lot within this situation. There could have been a bit of a headache involved, mate. Coffee helps, so if you need a cough, have a cough, mate. Take the time out too, they're saying. Take the time out if you need to take time out. A lot of effort has been put into this, and they're saying well-deserved reward, financial payoff here for somebody. Sky's the limit. Like, it's just, this is what's coming up. This is what's coming up. Well done. We're going to do Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Labours, efforts of labours achieved, they're saying as well. And this has been a long process. Like, this has been a pain in the butt from what they're showing me. And it's something that could have gone on and on. This could have taken years to be able to achieve type deal. Life and death, they're saying. Holy crap. This is a big deal, right? You can't even make it up, guys. You can't make it up. Got success and growth, right? Congratulations. Sky's the limit, right? I'm kind of picking up on a climbing the ladder here, and they're saying climbing the rungs, right? But I feel like it's not actually a ladder. It is actually the tree symbology there, and this is about inner child healing. The inner child perhaps could have been a deal regarding this. Otherwise, this is about your own personal journey with reconnection and healing. Okay, reconnection and healing to do with inner child or childhood, past pain, traumas, mechanisms, reactions, behavioural patterns, they're saying. And it's coming through as there is nobody else climbing this tree but you. This is like a personal journey, and this is an effort to achieve, so well done. Well done, they're saying, okay? We've got move, and it's in the reverse. I feel like this is directly connected to a reflective stage, okay? I don't feel like this is a cause for concern or anything to do with future worries or anything. I feel like this is a reflective stage. I feel like we've reached the bar, or made it happen, or there's some sort of realization here, and this is just like taking a time out, and it's a reflection, it's a stillness. Okay, with this move card in reverse, it's a stillness, and self-reflection is key within the situation, and seeing, it's almost like, well, we've got to this point, we've achieved it, and it's like, wow, it's like made it, and it's just kind of like a breathing moment there. Okay, for some reason it seems to that breathing moment seems to be important. Communication, my throat chakra just keeps closing off like all of a sudden. So that could be about communication or self-expression here. Refusing to follow commands. Refusing to follow commands. Somebody's not following commands anymore. That's making me feel really, really good, right? People aren't going to tell us what to do anymore, guys. I feel like almost mischievous and going, well, you know what I mean? But this is about being, feeling like people have controlled you your whole entire life. And if there's even a little bit of a compromise, if there's anything that compromises that, or, telling people what to do, especially if it's people forcing their will upon you, this is not going to happen anymore. This is not going to happen. I feel it's like no way are we letting people tell us what to do anymore, guys, right? And it feels good. It feels great. All right, we've got sacral chakra here, and this is personally connected to creative and creativity. All right, this can be things such as sexual expression, and also divine masculine and feminine. Right, now this is within its power and it's feeling great. So somebody is definitely within their power here. It's like there is no going back. There is no going back, guys. Whoever's on this bloody track here, there's no going back, mate. We are not being taken for a ride. We're being true to ourselves. We're healing from the past. We're taking the time out necessary. They just said self-love as well, self-love. And we're realizing that this is achievable, to be achieved within this life, okay? But this comes down to creativity in a sense, all right? This is, and tapping into those creative aspects of self, Cappy, right? We've got lover bounce. Now, this is a reminder, and I just heard Christ consciousness grid activate. Okay, this is just a reminder to come from a space from the heart if you can, and not shut yourself off or shut yourself down, pay yourself out even. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself. And it is coming through as a sensitivity. We could be overly sensitive, especially with this full moon, which is in Pisces, right? Now that's a deal, right? I said the other day to a mate, I'm like, oh, the full moon in bloody Capricorn, right? And then I realized after, I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's not... I'm like, that's incorrect, right? But I felt like an idiot. Now, I didn't go and explain myself, all right, to the fact that I stuffed up that. But reason why, which is quite funny, is that I saw the moon in Capricorn with that conjunction, right? And I knew that I saw the moon actually in Capricorn, but I didn't realize, it just came out as a full moon in Capricorn, but it's actually in Pisces, right? So this is about not having to explain yourself to others, okay? And not feeling like an idiot within the circumstance, knowing that everything happens for a reason. But this is about being true to oneself also, and self-expression and expressing oneself, okay, and not being too hard on oneself as well, coming from a space of love and understanding, just as you come from a space of love and understanding towards others. So it's like giving yourself that as well, and having kindness and compassion towards yourself, not being too hard on yourself as well, even if you feel like an idiot, right? And it's hard to do, right? Because we do beat ourselves up, Cappies. We are very hard on ourselves, right? But anyway, following through with things, they're saying as well, following through with things. See what can be done there. Adjustments needing to be made, they're saying. But tapping into the heart with this one, guys, okay? So try to come from a space of Christ's light, Christ's love, Christ consciousness, if you can, by tapping into the heart here, all right? Now, this is a real big balancing act, they're saying, and this is real attention to detail. They're saying tiny little discrepancies here, which you may notice, okay? You might be seeing things more than normal, okay, but it is brought forward and brought into your awareness, so you have the chance to be able to either fix this or heal this or come to realizations. It's something like that, okay? But it is coming definitely through as a sensitivity. It's like it's standing out like a bloody sore toe or a sore thumb or whatever the hell the saying is, right? But it's really standing out to us. So it's getting our attention so we can do something about something. But to almost to everybody else, it's just like, you know, same old, you know. It doesn't, you know, this is about you and your own personal growth, all right? It's like you're actually being shown by spirit, you know, oh, have a look at this, you know what I mean? It's really standing out now, guys. To be able to, you know, heal and balance out and achieve this. We've got lead in the reverse here. There seems to be some sort of boss leader, maybe a teacher. That could be a deal. It's somebody within a leadership position. I am picking up on a hierarchy here. It's something with the hierarchy here. Seems to be in control or in power of something. Okay, and they don't seem to be within our power. That's so funny. Well, yeah, actually, if you look at this, normally we, you know, Capricorn energy, we are very good with management. Okay, and managing people, things, time, money. We can be pretty good at that sort of thing. That is our energy, right? To do with, you know, discipline and, you know, regiment and order and stuff like that. But bringing it back, it could talk either way, just take it out rolls. There seems to be someone either not in their power, which could be a deal, or we might not want to get involved, we might not want to be told what to do, or we may be giving this up, this controlling aspect of self. Being your own boss, that's how it's coming through. It's like, instead of people bossing us around or us feeling like we're in control or exerting our will upon other people, we're actually being our own boss now, and we're coming into our own. So this is, they're saying independence, uniqueness, authority, but this is self-authority. This is about bringing it back to oneself. Okay, so we can dive into these things if we want to. Be true to yourself, Cappy. Be true to yourself. They're showing me someone here who is very special, very unique. I mean, everyone's very special and everyone's very unique, but it's like you've realized this for the bloody first time, mate. And it's just like you're coming into your own, you're coming into the sense of, you know, power and leadership within yourself now. And this is about people not controlling you ever, ever, ever again, mate. So expect, I'm really getting that, like, expect changes in behavior with you, Cappy. So if you're wondering what the hell's going on with you, right? Right, because all of a sudden you're just like, yeah, no, I'm not putting up with the bullshit, or whatever else, this could be an actual deal. Okay, this could be a deal. So there is nothing wrong with you. This is about taking a stand and having self-respect. Okay, having self-respect and knowing that you are worthy of not being bossed or pushed around or being told what the hell to do. So put your foot down there, saying, and I just saw a goat stomp his front foot, right? I'd run for the hills, mate. Like, seriously. Oh my goodness. Getting butted, mate, by a goat or a sheep or anything like that, it can actually be brutal. It can knock your socks off. You can get bowled over. You can get seriously freaking hurt. All right, so it's coming through as a foot stomp, right? A foot stomp from the Capricorn goat, mate. And they better listen, all right, or else, okay? So know that you do have this power. Now, I'm not encouraging you to bowl someone over or anything like that, right? But this is the sort of energy. It's being firm in yourself, and they'll get the hint. They'll get the hint, all right? And this is about still the word respect, okay? Self-respect and also respect for other people, but there's no harm just saying it how it is, mate, either. So try to find the balance, be true to yourself and do what's right for you. Try to tap into the heart energy as well if you can. This is a balancing process, guys. We're balancing these things out now, and great strides and leaps and bounds, mate, they're saying. So good on you, Cappy Caps. So proud of you guys. I'm going to leave it there. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I am reading for more than one person, so please just take on the messages which are for yours, like you'll feel it, and then just discard the rest. If it doesn't speak to you, that's cool, mate. No worries. Get with the program here for someone as well. That could be an actual deal. You might be joining some sort of program, or this is what's coming up, and it's like, oh, we've got to get with the program. You know what I mean? So keep an eye on that. But anyway, I hope you guys have been well. I'm sending all my love to you. Feel free to check out any other readings, regardless of whether it's on this channel or not, okay? And you guys take it easy. Namaste has come through every time at every video this round, okay? So namaste, Okay, and peace be on your journey, and safe travels here for somebody as well. So safe travels, okay? And I'm getting very, very excited for somebody here, and my heart is bursting, okay? So this is great, guys. So take it easy, and I will catch you guys soon, all right? I love you guys. See you, Cappy Caps. See you.